Hello again, groovy guys and gals. It's Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio up here. And this time we're demonstrating an AM radio out of a 65 Ford GT Fastback Mustang. This comes from Patrick in Petaluma, California. And Patrick has requested the FM conversion with a new harness in place of the original connectors. That's going to greatly increase your output power. And also the Bluetooth function. And of course the aux input. So let's make sure it works before we send her back. I've got it set to AM at the moment to the one strong station I received, so we can demonstrate the balance and fader functions during talk radio and not get nailed for copyright issues. Now, one thing I'm going to point out about this unit, and this is not too uncommon with this type of unit, is this is the kind of unit where the shaft is actually part of the knob. It doesn't stick out of the radio. The knob has a shaft, and you push the knob into the shaft like that. Now, when these shafts, like if someone was a little bit careless pulling the knob off and pulled it up at kind of an angle, that can bend the inner shaft, and so the inner shaft inside the outer shaft, the inner shaft being bent results in, you can usually adjust the volume knob without affecting the tone and balance and fader control, but in most cases when you turn that balance, when you turn this outer knob, the inner knob is going to turn with it. So you're going to want to hold the inner knob in place while you adjust it. Needless to say, you don't want to do this when you're driving, but once you've got everything set the way you want, then all you have to do is adjust the volume pretty much, and you're good to go. So I've got it set to the AM at the moment to the one strong station I get. So let's turn it up.
The future is ours to build.
Okay, we're going to demonstrate our virtual balance and fader functions.
SAS2025.com.
And as I mentioned, I'm holding the inner knob in place while I turn the outer knob.
At SAS2025.com, we're just working on some
okay, virtual front rear fader.
Get the vice president on.
Fader adjust.
Okay.
Nominal gathering.
All the way front.
Okay, let me do this here.
All the way
This
rear.
should work.
Front. Say something quickly, please. Rear.
Vice president.
Front.
And so, in the meantime, let's play some of the
rear.
greatest clips. We have the
Okay,
top
on the
clips,
center
guys,
up.
of JD on the Sunday shows this weekend.
Fader set.
Okay, now we'll adjust the
That
left-right
we
balance.
get the,
Same procedure,
the
except we turn our
text
tone control to the left.
You guys can send that over. JD Vance is kind of become.
Balance adjust.
Okay,
So,
All the way
do we-
left.
What are the cut sheets there, guys?
all the way right. Say something quickly.
Total rock
Left.
star, actually. Let's
Right.
play cut 374.
And
He talked about the next 6 hours finalizing the attacks. I mean, I think what he's talking about is right now.
Balance set.
okay,
It's dark.
let's make sure the Bluetooth goes into pairing mode. Don't need this stuff anymore.
I think there's some recognition that might continue for.
Okay, going to make sure the Bluetooth goes into pairing mode.
The end of the 12-day war, the end
Try
of
it
the
again.
Iranian nuclear program, and I really.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Okay, so you heard that.
Peace in the Middle East.
Okay, let's make sure it plays music stored on a USB stick.
The question
If I
in
can
front of us is,
find
will this last?
my
I think
radio
President
commercial.
Trump
Where did I
believes
put it?
absolutely will.
Here's my commercial.
This is not going to be an endless
Okay, let's
5
make sure it plays this thing.
Let's play cut 3.
Having fun, driving my classic ride. Got a Mustang, buddy, it's a 69.
Iranians have showed through their support of terror.
Oh, we're close. This is a 65 unit out of a Mustang. Okay, now we're going to move over to FM, which if your radio does not have an AM FM switch, the way to switch bands is to turn it off and then right back on within about half a second. So here we go. Off, on. Now we're on FM, and I have all 5 presets set to stations in my area for a quick test.
Willing to sanction Russia. They think that Putin.
Okay, let's make sure the dial-light goes on and off when it's supposed to, and you probably can't see it, but I can. Yeah, you can just barely see it lighting up and flashing on and off. So the dial-light's good too, so we are ready to go back. And now these are really hard knobs to find because, you know, almost every car radio has a shaft sticking out, and the knob has a female receptacle that slides on the shaft. Ford only made I think maybe only 3 models that had these weird controls where the shaft is hollow and is on the knob. So these knobs are kind of hard to find, so I painted mine a sickly orange color to remind me that they're mine, and because nobody else would want these ugly looking things on their radio. So radio's good to go, ready to go back. This is probably my last video of the day. This is number 5, and it's 10:15 in the morning, so I've been up a little while doing stuff. So I'm Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair. To reach me for service, please visit the website in the description below, and from the home page of that website, about halfway down the home page, please download and print a work order before calling me with a bunch of questions about my options, prices, and turn times, because those are all answered in the work order as you're filling it out. And then that way, if you want to call me, it's to have a quick, friendly conversation, maybe to get to know me and trust me, or maybe ask a question that the work order didn't answer or is not real clear on. But as far as these, what all do you do and how much does it cost? That's just too overwhelming, and it keeps me off the bench too long. And I don't, on the bench is where the work gets done. I don't get any work done on the phone, guys. So please do that research before calling me. After that, I'm happy to talk to you. Thank you all for watching, listening, and thank you to Patrick for his business from Petaluma, California. And we'll see you guys next time.